Hi and welcome everyone, thanks for dropping in my YouTube channel. Here are the game results today, season standings update and game schedule tomorrow for 2025 to 2026 NBA regular season. For today's game results in first game, the Brooklyn Nets beat the Washington Wizards with the score of 127-113. And here are the box score for Brooklyn Nets. Michael Porter Jr. leading the game with 23 points and 6 boards, followed by the second leading scorer, which is the Aaron Sharp with 19 points and 9 boards. And here are the box score for Washington Wizards. Will Riley leading the game with 27 points, followed by the second leading scorer, which is Justin Champagny with 21 points and 9 boards. For the second game, the Houston Rockets beat the Oklahoma City Thunder with the score of 112-106. And here are the box score for Houston Rockets. Tari Eason leading the game with 26 points and 8 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Jabari Smith Jr. with a double-double performance of 22 points and 10 boards. And here are the box score for Oklahoma City Thunder. Cason Wallace leading the game with 23 points, followed by the second leading scorer, which is Isaiah Joe with 21 points. For the third game, the San Antonio Spurs beat the Dallas Mavericks with the score of 138-125. And here are the box score for San Antonio Spurs. Stephon Castle leading the game with a triple-double performance of 40 points, 12 assists and 12 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Devin Vassell with 17 points and 6 assists. And here are the box score for Dallas Mavericks. Klay Thompson leading the game with 19 points, followed by the second leading scorer, which is Brandon Williams with 18 points. For the fourth game, the Orlando Magic beat the Utah Jazz with the score of 120-117. And here are the box score for Orlando Magic. Paolo Banchero leading the game with 23 points, 8 assists and 7 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Desmond Bane with 22 points. And here are the box score for Utah Jazz. Lauri Markkanen leading the game with 27 points and 7 boards, followed by the second leading scorer, which is Jaren Jackson Jr. with 22 points. For the fifth game, it's 9 wins in a row from Charlotte Hornets after beating the Atlanta Hawks by the score of 126-119. And here are the box score for Charlotte Hornets. Miles Bridges leading the game with 26 points, 5 assists and 6 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Con Newpel with 23 points and 8 boards. And here are the box score for Atlanta Hawks. Jalen Johnson leading the game with 31 points, 8 assists and 9 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Zachary Rizicher with 18 points. For the sixth game, the Denver Nuggets beat the Chicago Bulls with the score of 136-120. And here are the box score for Denver Nuggets. Jamal Murray leading the game with a double-double performance of 28 points and 11 assists. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Tim Hardaway Jr. with 23 points. And here are the box score for Chicago Bulls. Mattis Buzelis leading the game with 21 points and 8 boards, followed by the second leading scorer, which is Colin Sexton with 17 points. For the seventh game, the Los Angeles Lakers beat the Golden State Warriors with the score of 105-99. And here are the box score for Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron James leading the game with 20 points, 10 assists and 7 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Rui Hachimura with 18 points. And here are the box score for Golden State Warriors. Moses Moody leading the game with 25 points, followed by the second leading scorer, which is Gui Santos with 15 points and 8 boards. For the eighth game, the Philadelphia 76ers beat the Phoenix Suns with the score of 109-103. And here are the box score for Philadelphia 76ers. Joel Embiid leading the game with 33 points and 9 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Tyrese Maxey with 29 points and 9 boards. And here are the box score for Phoenix Suns. Dillon Brooks leading the game with 28 points, followed by the second leading scorer, which is Devin Booker with 21 points and 9 assists. For the ninth game, the Portland Trail Blazers beat the Memphis Grizzlies with the score of 122-115. And here are the box score for Portland Trail Blazers. Jeremy Grant leading the game with 29 points and 5 boards. followed by the second leading scorer, which is Donovan Clingan with a double-double performance of 20 points and 19 boards. And here are the box score for Memphis Grizzlies. Olivier Maxence Prosper leading the game with 25 points, followed by the second leading scorer, which is Javon Small with 22 points and 6 boards. For the last and 10th game, the Cleveland Cavaliers beat the Sacramento Kings with the score of 132-125. And here are the box score for Cleveland Cavaliers. Donovan Mitchell leading the game with 25 points, followed by the second leading scorer, which is Jarrett Allen with a double-double performance of 29 points and 10 boards. And here are the box score for Sacramento Kings. Nick Clifford leading the game with 30 points, followed by the second leading scorer, which is Russell Westbrook with 21 points, 9 assists and 5 boards. And here are the NBA standings in Eastern Conference. The Detroit Pistons still leading the first spot with the standing of 38 wins and 13 losses. The second spot is the Boston Celtics with 34 wins and 18 losses. The third spot is the New York Knicks with 33 wins and 19 losses. The fourth spot is the Cleveland Cavaliers with 32 wins and 21 losses. The fifth spot is the Toronto Raptors with 31 wins and 22 losses. The sixth spot is the Philadelphia 76ers with 30 wins and 22 losses. The seventh spot is the Orlando Magic with 27 wins and 24 losses. The eighth spot is the Miami Heat with 27 wins and 26 losses. The ninth spot is the Atlanta Hawks with 26 wins and 28 losses. The 10th spot is the Charlotte Hornets with 25 wins and 28 losses. The 11th spot is the Chicago Bulls with 24 wins and 29 losses. The 12th spot is the Milwaukee Bucks with 21 wins and 29 losses. The 13th spot is the Brooklyn Nets with 14 wins and 37 losses. The 14th spot is the Washington Wizards with 14 wins and 37 losses. And for the 15th spot is the Indiana Pacers with 13 wins and 39 losses. And for the Western Conference, the Oklahoma City Thunder still leading the first spot with the standing of 40 wins and 13 losses. The second spot is the San Antonio Spurs with 36 wins and 16 losses. The third spot is the Denver Nuggets with 34 wins and 19 losses. The fourth spot is the Houston Rockets with 32 wins and 19 losses. The fifth spot is the Los Angeles Lakers with 32 wins and 19 losses. The sixth spot is the Minnesota Timberwolves with 32 wins and 21 losses. The seventh spot is the Phoenix Suns with 31 wins and 22 losses. The eighth spot is the Golden State Warriors with 28 wins and 25 losses. The ninth spot is the Portland Trail Blazers with 25 wins and 27 losses. The 10th spot is the Los Angeles Clippers with 24 wins and 27 losses. The 11th spot is the Memphis Grizzlies with 20 wins and 31 losses. The 12th spot is the Dallas Mavericks with 19 wins and 33 losses. The 13th spot is the Utah Jazz with 16 wins and 37 losses. The 14th spot is the New Orleans Pelicans with 14 wins and 40 losses. And for the 15th spot is the Sacramento Kings with 12 wins and 42 losses. For the last portion, here are the 4 games scheduled for tomorrow, February 9th at Monday morning, Philippine time. For the first game at 1:30 a.m., it's Celtics against the Knicks. For the second game at 3 a.m., it's Wizards against the Heat. For the third game at 4 a.m., it's Raptors against the Pacers. For the last and fourth game at 4 a.m., it's Timberwolves against the Clippers. Thanks for watching.